Well, good evening. I usually start by kicking off with a guitar song, but this, so I'd say hello and welcome to Channel You Know Who on Tuesday night, White Harvest TV. I'm glad you could stop by those if you, maybe if you'll jump on board in a little bit. I didn't check to see what was happening, but it's been a cold and kind of rainy, dreary day around here this Tuesday. It's been pretty chilly, and so I have my lounging pants on because I've been lounging today. Now, somebody told me these were jogging pants, but I told them if you see me running, you better see who's chasing me. So these are lounging pants, and I have lounged in this recliner just about all day today, and Linda has been by my side. And honestly, wasn't sure if I was going to come on live tonight or not, if I was going to take time to wash my hair and turn all these cameras and equipment and try to get the lights right and everything. I decided about 50 minutes ago, yeah, I'll go and pick a few because I need to exercise these old fingers. I picked some yesterday and I think a little bit on Sunday afternoon, so I need to play some. But I will start off tonight by playing probably one of my songs I enjoy playing so much. I was on the bus one day. It's been, oh my Lord, it's probably been 10 years ago or so. I was on the bus. Linda and I were getting ready to leave out, and I was cleaning up some things and straightening up. And I had XM radio playing in the bus. And this song came on, and I didn't know where it came from. And after I heard it, I said, "Man, I got to have that song." And I went to the local bookstore there in town and bought this CD to get this song. And we learned it, and we sang it on the road for a long time. And I didn't know at the time that it was a hymn book song, but it is. And I know that I've been saved. I was born again at 75 years old. I can remember it like it was last week or last month, even when I was 12 years old. And we lived at 85 Moreland Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. And Kirkwood Avenue ran on the corner beside us. And if you go down Kirkwood Avenue in Atlanta, you run into a little village or an old mill village there that they call Cabbage Town. And there was a little church on the right there. No, wait, this is the church we went into. The other church was on about a block down the left. It was a storefront church. I said I remember it. I have to recall. But we eventually got out of the storefront into this building. But a little storefront church, one room on the corner. And my mom and dad had got away from the Lord when we moved from North Carolina down to Georgia. And they both got right with the Lord, back right that night in a revival meeting. And we went back home, and the house we lived in on Moreland Avenue, it was a small room behind the kitchen. The last room in the house was my bedroom. And I had a single bed, a table with a radio and a lamp and all that. I had my own little space there. And I lay down to go to bed that night, and I couldn't keep what that preacher and evangelist or whoever was preaching I had said, and I couldn't go to sleep. And I remember it well that I crawled out of that bed and got down on my knees beside my bed, and I said, "Lord, I need you to come into my heart." And I was 12 years old. And so I know that. I know I've been saved all those years. Many years I've been a child of God, that maybe sometimes an unruly child that didn't always listen to the leadership of the Lord. But I'm glad that I've been saved ever since I was 12 years old. I know that I know that I know. Just love to play this song. I hope it'll bless you tonight. Yes, I know that I know. I know that I know. Well, I switched to another camera there and it didn't go a while ago. Well, there it is. I might have switched and pushed the wrong button. Who knows? I have been known to do that before. Another one of my favorite old songs. I hadn't played in a while. And Well, I know who holds tomorrow. Yesterday or last night, we were watching Andy Griffith, I guess. And I don't watch a whole lot of network TV anymore. I watch Fox News and news channels, One American News, Newsmax, and see what's going on. Just maybe sometimes too much news, just news and blues. But we very seldom watch it. I don't watch any of the sitcoms or either. I don't even know what comes on regular TV. We stream stuff off the internet. Watch a lot of Andy Griffin, Leave It to Beaver. We don't go a day without seeing what Beaver and Wally are up to. And just several Honeymooners. Everybody remembers Jackie Gleason and the Honeymooners. But we were sitting here last night, and Linda said, well, what do you got planned for tomorrow? I said, nothing I could think of. Really nothing. She said, I'll tell you what, we need to rehearse. We need to practice a little bit. I said, well, let's just do that. And in my mind, I thought, well, I'll just turn this camera on and we'll rehearse just live. You know, nothing formal, just pick a song and go through it, make sure we remember the words to it and what key change, all this stuff, because it's been a while since we've been out. We've been playing here and singing here some, but actually out on the road. So the Antique Road Show is fixing to hit the road. We leave next week. In fact, we're going to be with the kids for a couple of days, and then Sunday, the 12th of February, we're going to be at Lanier Worship Center. Lanier Worship Center is Lanier Church of God on Beaufort Dam Road, and in Beaufort, Georgia. I'll be with them at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. And Donna and the kids are going to be, I think, at Lake Lanier Islands, and we're going to connect with them, and they're going to hopefully be in service with us next week. And then after Sunday, just the next Tuesday, 2 days later, will be Valentine's Day. And we're going over to Cedartown, Georgia, where we lived for many years. And we'll be at Second Baptist Church there for a Valentine banquet. And it won't be a night thing, it'll be a daytime at 12 o'clock because it's for old folks like us. And but we're going to have a good time there with all the sweethearts and the Valentines on February the 14th. And then the very next weekend, next Sunday, at 5 o'clock on Sunday evening, we will be one block from Hardy Chevrolet in Dallas, Georgia, at the Well, Church of the Well. There's two churches meet in that building, Church of the Well and Brother Glenn Pittman's. I know his church as well as I do my own, but it escaped my mind this minute. That some things do. Christ Life Church. You'd be there in a minute. And but we'll be there at 5 p.m. On Sunday the 19th. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to play more music. Jeff and I, Pastor Jeff and I had talked this past year we were talking about some of the Instruments of Praise concerts that I did a few years back. And so I'm going to be playing quite a bit more music. I'll probably take banjo and might even take a mandolin, a couple guitars or whatever. And Linda will sing a few songs, but it's going to be mainly a musical program. And I'm going to share a little bit from, not a life story. It might be boring, but I'm going to just share some of the things that I've been involved with and done from the time I was a teenager or whatever. But it's going to be a good time. That'll be on the 19th. And then over into March, I don't know what else is scheduled. I know March the 19th, same day, March the 19th. But a month later, we'll be at the Father's House Church in Laverne, Tennessee on Sunday. Linda will be at, her and Donna, baby girl, will be at a conference in Nashville. And Linda didn't want to drive up by herself. And so you can hang out. So I got some things I'm going to do around Nashville on Friday and Saturday while they attend the conference. And then we'll be with Brother Bobby Howard at the Father's House Church the next Sunday and back home. There'll be something else coming along. But Easter, we're going to be coming into Easter in April. I think Easter is the second Sunday, first or second. I have to look at my calendar. But Easter Sunday, we will be in Rex, Georgia for Easter Sunday morning there. And I'll let you know a little bit more about that. It'll be at Evangel Temple on Rex Road with Brother James Richter, one of our precious friends from a long time ago. Brother James, great guy. We love him a whole bunch, and we're going to be with him at Evangel Temple. His son pastors there, but he's helping him, and we'll be there on Sunday, Easter Sunday. Well, let me pick another song or two, and time's flying. And what can I pick? I don't know. I think I played Looking for a City the other day on the, I don't know what I played on. I'm not going to attempt to sing this. I still don't know. I don't know if this key for this song is going to be too low for me to sing it, or if I'm going to have to make another track. But I love the track, and I love to play this song, so I'm not going to attempt to sing it. I'm just going to play it for you. And if this don't work out for me, you'll hear it in a week or two from the key of E, probably about the key of G, and we'll see how it works. That song was called So Much to Thank Him For. Boy, I tell you what, I got a ton to thank Him for. I don't know where I was going. I was driving somewhere the other day, and I guess it was, I was going for a dental appointment for a 6-month checkup and cleaning thing they do, when they go in there with all the utensils and tools and hurt you real bad. She didn't really. But I was driving across from Alabama over to Georgia, the back roads over to Summerville, Georgia. It's such a beautiful drive over there. It's never hardly any traffic, just a 2-lane road. And I was in the old Corvette and just cruising along about 50, 55 miles an hour, no hurry. And just looking at the scenery and enjoying the drive and just thinking about how God has blessed us and how good He has been to us. So many times I said a while ago that I know maybe you haven't, but I tell you, I have failed Him more than one time. And there's times that He has tried to point me in one direction. I think that I need to go in another direction. I find out that I should. That old song, I Did It My Way, that's not the song to sing because we need to do it His way. But I'm thankful that God has blessed us, that He's kept us. I said that when I was back in my 60s, I said when I get 70, I'm going to retire because I started playing guitar when I was 10 years old, learning to play, still learning 65 years later. And then 1960, Mom and Dad started singing in church and me playing guitar with them. So all these years, I said, when I get 65, I'm going to do like everybody else. I'm going to retire. Well, that didn't happen. I said, I'm going to have to go to 70. And so when I got to 70 years old, I said, well, I just don't think that retirement's the thing to do right now. And so I shoved it up to 75. Well, here it is, 2023 now. And I'm past 75, well into it now. And still at it. So I'm not going to quit. I might slow down a little bit. I have already. As I said a while ago, we haven't done anything yet this year because I've just been kind of getting over the holidays. And it's cold weather. I don't want to get too old. My bones are too brittle. Get out and load equipment and drive and be in the cold weather. But we're fixing to get back out here on the road at 75 years old. And we'll go until the Lord says quit or till the Lord comes or whatever He decides to do. But like this old telly. I got it set in the middle pickup here, just the old Strat. Let me kind of go back to the old mellow telly. Well, that's 826. It's a mellow sounding guitar. Somebody told me that mellow was overripe or almost rotten. Yeah. played this. I think I played this on. I think I played this on the old 6120 last week, and I'll kind of end what I'm doing here tonight with what I've played 2 or 3 times. I hope you don't get tired of it, because I don't get tired of playing it. I like this song. Punch Go. Through it all, I'm glad that we can trust him through everything. All right, guys and girls, I appreciate you stopping by tonight. Share this with some folks. If you would, share it on your page and tell them to watch this. We don't get thousands on here, but we get a good number that by the week that come in. If they don't catch it live, they get it on because it's on the page until I take it down. So watch it if you will and share it. I appreciate it. All right, so hope to see you soon. And God bless you.